Two nuclear submarines surface 300 yards off a U.S. carrier. You have 90 seconds. Do you hold fire, or trigger a chain that could choke a $3.7 trillion trade corridor? This is the moment the USS Ronald Reagan screen tightens, sonar erupts, and drones probe the airspace while global markets twitch.
We know the U.S. military has had drones in the air for a while. A prototype vessel is already in production. They're calling the program the Anti-Submarine Warfare Continuous Trail Unmanned Vessel. Now it's looking to ramp up drone technology at sea. The Pentagon research group DARPA is developing a drone ship that would save money and manpower on expensive searches for super quiet enemy submarines.
We'll break down the layered response, surface, subsurface, and air, and the decision calculus when a no shots fired standoff can still cause real damage. What buys you time? What gives away intent? Watch how one choice can tilt deterrence, economics, and alliance credibility. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Two steel shadows break the surface inside the ring. A hunter at 300 yards is not hiding, it's telling you something.
Now the Pacific is ground zero for a new arms race as the US-China rivalry erupts beneath the waves. Beijing's silent hunters grow deadlier. American subs pack cutting-edge tech, but Washington struggles to outbuild its surging rival.
Now the Americans have a new competitor. It's not the Russians, it's the Chinese who are making waves. The ocean floor is the new frontier of global power. For decades, the US Navy's submarine force has reigned supreme, an invisible, lethal arm of American might.
The question is what buys you those 90 seconds, and how you spend them. The command problem lands hard. Carrier at the core, Escorts cinched in, and two Type 093s popped up abnormally close. No clean read on comms. No declared intent. You know the playbook, but you don't know the script they're trying to hand you. Surface guns glare, but they solve the wrong problem. The real threat lives beneath and moves faster than talk. Torpedoes outrun diplomacy. Every second you pour into IFF checks and scripted hails is a second where the first mover steals initiative, or you misread and hand them a pretext. So you trigger the layers. ASW helicopter spool, rotors biting air, tech snap on dipping sonar and load sonobuoys.
Its industrial base is buckling. The US struggles to produce more than a handful of new submarines. Analysts warn that by 2035, China could match or even outnumber America's active fleet. This is a cold, calculated race where a single mistake could have catastrophic consequences.
A quick net goes over the side, lines of ears that sync to a common clock, each buoy buying you bearings and change rates. Escorts shift to intercept geometry, bows carving arcs that block lanes to the carrier's beam and stern. The big deck turns into the wind, cat crews lock in, and a clean CAP knife skyward to hold the air picture steady while the water picture forms. The surfacing itself is doctrine speaking in steel. At knife fight range, a submarine turns into a camera and a shield. It forces your sensors to stare at what is loud and close, while its unseen wingmen keep their quiet angle somewhere outside your easy reach. Coercive theater, make you hesitate, make you show intent, make you burn flight hours and nerves. Down in sonar, the puzzle blooms. Cavitation spikes from a screw that isn't steady. Countermeasure blooms haze the water with fake echoes. Decoys throw back fat targets with easy beats that you want to believe.
America's allies from Australia to Japan are now rushing to bolster their fleets. Canberra is investing tens of billions under the AUKUS Pact, while Tokyo expands its silent service. Already, US commanders say Chinese subs are patrolling further, testing boundaries from Guam to the Indian Ocean. The arms race is heating up and becoming dangerous. The question is simple but chilling. When two giants stalk each other in the deep, how long before a shadow turns into a spark?
Low pings from our side meet noise bursts and drone scatter that smears the screen. Operators ride gain, crossfade channels, and look for the one thing decoys struggle to fake: bearing rate changes that line up across different sensors. Countermeasures stack without numbers. You push soft-kill decoys off the stern to bait any seeker that wakes. Anti-torpedo interceptors stand by in the rails, short-range guardians meant to meet a run with a hard kill inside your last ditch. Towed arrays angle wide, long cables flexing to cut self-noise and pull in faint lines. Shift the course a hair, watch the bearing drift, and separate the hollow drum of a can from the nuanced churn of a real tube.
In the last decade, China has launched new classes of nuclear and diesel-electric submarines at breakneck speed. China's new submarines are equipped with revolutionary, silent new propulsion systems. While the US still holds the lead in core technology, the stealth of its Virginia-class submarines remains unmatched. They are getting quieter and more lethal, armed with cutting-edge anti-ship missiles and now even hypersonic weapons.
Bridge air changes as the other front opens. A watchstander slides a short brief: oil up, premiums on hulls jumping, routing advisories updating by the minute. Tactical safety says widen gap, force the subs to waste your time and theirs. Strategic sense warns that a large turn screams caution to every trader's screen. You weigh speed, headings, and wording on the next hail like they carry tonnage, because today they do. The order that follows is spare and cold. Hold fire. Narrow arcs. Close ranks without closing distance. Push a firm call that sets rules and leaves a door. CAP stays clean. No burner showboating. No flyby that invites a clip to go viral. The escorts bow out to harden the flanks. Helo 1 cedes the far quadrant. Helo 2 hunts the inside lane. You buy time. You do not give up sea room. This works because posture sends a message without handing over a fuse. Your angles close kill lanes. Your radios stay crisp, free of threats and excuses. Your air cover keeps overflight honest. The subs are still there, but the perimeter is harder, and the play they wanted, panic or a rash shot, doesn't land. For the next beats, you stay ahead by tempo, not volume. Feed the net. Watch for the tell that the surfaced pair are just props, and the real bite sits off axis. Ask yourself the tactical question you can answer now, not the political one you can't. Where could a shooter be if these two won your eyes here? You've stabilized the first contact, and it feels like control. But the seabed is a chessboard, not a stage. The next move is hidden in the noise floor and the current. Now we map the second layer you didn't see. The first one isn't a shot. It's time. You earn it with layers that close kill lanes, with clean comms that carry intent, and with rules of engagement that keep doors open while locking knives out. That's the math that steadies hands and denies an ambush. What would you do in those 90 seconds? Hail, maneuver, or fire? Comment your choice below. If you want more hard math breakdowns of real-world tactics, subscribe and join a community that seeks to understand the realities of modern conflict. Deterrence now lives between radar pings and market ticks. One decision ripples both. The next move always costs something. Spend it where it buys leverage.